Hey guys, we're back with day 2 of our exploration of anatomy trains, fascia lines on the Pilates reformer. Today we're looking at the superficial front line, and let's zoom in a little closer and see some details about this line, which make it very interesting. The superficial front line starts in the dorsiflexors, in the foot and the ankle, then traveling up the tibialis to the quadriceps, or the thigh muscles, then across into the rectus abs, up the neck flexors at the top. Problems with this chain would be poor ankle dorsiflexion, thigh dominance. You've probably heard of somebody being quad dominant. Quads that are too strong for the hamstrings that oppose them, or quads that are too strong for the rectus abs in the same chain. And then one more problem you'll see is when people are working the abs, that they'll end up using the neck flexors too much. Let's look at some moves now that work the superficial front line in the concentric or the shortening phase of the muscles, and then some moves that work in the eccentric or the lengthening phase of the muscles. My favorite move to work the superficial front line on reformer is called iron cross. So you kick the legs straight, hold them straight up, then you pull your arms into your sides and curl up. Iron cross is great to work that superficial back line, or front line. It's really true right here. Another great move is your power pike, or any pike will do, but I really like this one facing rear on a light spring. You pike up and then extend back. And you see here, abs, quads working together. Our next move is half rollbacks on short box. Legs are straight, abs flexing concentrically, and you're rolling back from the hips. This one's great because it helps you organize abs versus the hips. We're rolling back, not leaning back. Short box, ab curl. Really working through that thigh and up into those rectus abs. And one more move that works that superficial front line is control front. Lifting 1 and 2. Quite a challenge here to keep those abs and thighs working together. And now some moves that work the superficial front line on the eccentric. It's thigh stretch. Also done on mat as well. This one's really good for somebody who's quad dominant. Forces those thighs to control in the eccentric phase. Next is a lovely move called Eve's Lunge. Extending and flexing. Taking it a little further is King Pigeon. Oh, this one's really good to stretch the thighs or get them in the eccentric phase. Next is long Box Swan. In the eccentric of the front line. And our last move that works the superficial front line both concentrically and eccentrically is climb the tree. We're extending back into the eccentric and then curling up into the concentric. And that's climb the tree. Now, one interesting thing about the superficial front line is that you can consider it like the antagonist to the superficial back line. So you can see how the muscles work together to help us structurally. We've got the abs muscles and the back extensor muscles. Then we've got the quadriceps and the hamstrings. We've got the tibialis muscles and dorsiflexors. And then we've got the calf muscles and plantar flexors. Now you know a little more about the superficial front line, flexing the spine, extending the knee on the sagittal plane. That's the money moves. All right, see you next time. Bye.